Cincinnati with more. Mary, tell us how it's all playing out.
Well, you know, Kira, we're here in Cincinnati. This city's population, half of it is approximately African American. And we talked to several people who say that they feel the past week has been a turning point in the fact that the issue of race has become much more publicly talked about.
People are starting to get a little scared. It could really happen. We could really have a black president. The boogeyman could lead the country. That's what they're saying.
Radio host Lincoln Ware of WDBZ-AM, who supports Barack Obama, wasted no time taking on the issue of race among his mostly black audience in Cincinnati. But not all of his listeners are black.
You're right. It does scare me now.
I know. Why does it scare you? Why does a black man as president scare you, Charles?
Because we had the first black in sports, first black here, the first black there.
Another caller, a black Republican, calls in to take aim at Democratic Congressman John Lewis for bringing up the issue of race over the weekend.
I mean, look at Lewis. Lewis didn't have to come out. What did Lewis want, a race reward?
Lewis, a civil rights leader, accused John McCain and Sarah Palin of stoking hatred and compared the political atmosphere to that of George Wallace, the former Alabama governor who was a segregationist. McCain called it a shocking character attack that goes beyond the pale.
George Wallace may have been stretching it a bit, but even George Wallace changed near the end of his lifetime.
Bobby Hilton, a Cincinnati minister, does not think Lewis went too far.
It was kind of like we needed that confirmation. We've been feeling that there were racial undertones being spread, things being allowed to go forth in the campaign rallies to say terrorists, off with his head, killing. That stuff should not be allowed. So we were glad to see that John Lewis came out and made that statement.
Critics of McCain credit the Republican presidential candidate with stopping a woman at a town hall meeting who said she was scared of Obama because she thought he was an Arab, which McCain denounced.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Others, though, say there are undercurrents of a racial tone.
They've been playing the he's unknown, he's different.
Rosemary Williams isn't surprised.
It's expected, you know, because it's so undercover that people didn't know that racism still existed in the United States, let alone in Ohio.
So the question is, how will the issue of race play out in Ohio? We talked to one prominent pollster here in the state, Kira, who said that, yes, there will be some people who show up voting against Barack Obama because of race, but he says there are also polls suggesting there will be people who will vote against John McCain because of his age. And he suggests that the two may offset each other. Kira?
Mary Snow, live from Cincinnati. Thanks so much. Well, Democrats aren't taking any chances